This is our design for Spherical Amphibian Underwater Robot. The mechanical structure is spherical and the symmetry is key to have it stay upright. When on land, two DC motors that is attached to the body will help the motor move forward and backward. A servo motor that is attached to weight will help the robot to turn to the left and right. When the weight is tilted to the left, the robot will turn to the left, and when it is tilted to the right, the robot will turn to the right. And when it is submerged underwater, two water jet motor outside will pull the robot down into the water.
The MPU 6050 is a micro-electromechanical system which consists of a 3-axis accelerometer and a 3-axis gyroscope inside it. This helps us to measure acceleration, velocity, orientation, displacement of a system or object. The MPU 6050 is used to control the robot stability by manipulating the servo and pendulum. When on land or underwater, the robot will be constantly level in any terrain.
Extraction module. For this project, we use three types of motor. Servo motor is to provide high torque output shaft. DC gear motor is to control movement on the land of the robots. And micro robot is to provide high RPM to create thrust force to the robots.
When the switch turns on, LiPo battery will supply 11 watt to the buck converter and 11 watt will be stepped down to 5 watt. 5 watt then will be supplied to the Arduino, and Arduino will supply 5 watt respectively to gyro sensor, servo motor and Bluetooth module. Then the motor driver will supply with the 11 watt, and motor driver is used to control direction of motor that will rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise direction.
I would like to talk about the material used for our project. We use 3D printing method to design and create the chassis of the robot. We use 1.75 mm ABS element in the 3D printing. There are several reasons why we choose the ABS element. The first reason is the ABS is a very strong shock absorbance, followed by it is a very strong heat resistance. Then it is also a very strong scratch resistance. Finally, the ABS element is cheap compared to other materials, which is cost efficiency.
So now I will talking about standard and safety for our Spherical Amphibian robot. First is DC voltage. All components from the robot is using DC voltage at standard range of 5 to 12 volt. So to prevent component to be damaged and the robot is malfunctioning, so we must make sure the DC supply to the component cannot exceed the standard range of value. Next is waterproof. We must make sure the robot is waterproof so that water will not easily enter the inner body of robot that damage the electronic components.
Hi, as for the environmental and sustainability factor, there are few points that will justify that our Spherical Amphibian robot is useful for the environment and will continue to sustain in our future market demand. The first point is it can be used for environmental monitoring purposes such as to measure the air pollution index, the weather and more. Then this robot can also be used for planetary exploration. We can use this robot to replace the astronaut to explore other planets for human survival, followed by underwater research. This robot can also replace the submarine to carry on the underwater research. By this, we can cut down the cost of the submarine. Finally, this robot can be used as patrol and surveillance purposes.
Cultural societal factors. Arduino language C or C++ is used to communicate with the robots and user. It can be designed and programmable with the computer software. Arduino is good for a beginner as it is low-cost tools, simple and easy to conduct. Lastly, most common use of the Arduino to deliver or create robots, motion detector, and so on.